it normal that there's so many people and they're sitting on the floor and like, woo?
No, this is, you know, Germany in particular is really different. There's a very different reading culture here, I think. People are used to going to readings. They want to listen for a long time. You know, when I had to read some more, this doesn't happen anywhere else.
Wow.
You know, in England and the US, we read maybe 20 minutes, and that's enough for everybody. And here, you know, you can read for an hour and people still want to hear some more. So it's, all the writers I know love reading in Germany because it's so different to anywhere else.
Then there's one question that everybody asks, why? Why this book? I mean, you told us about, in the interview in the front, that you saw this boy, but you must see a lot of things that are interesting to you. But why did you choose to work on this topic?
Because it felt, the material felt rich. It felt, you know, always I think I would like to find something that has the potential to be very sad, but also has the potential to be funny. And this, what happens to this boy is kind of a sad thing, but it's not the end of the world. It's a baby. It's not heroin addiction or AIDS. It's a social problem, but it's a social problem that also has a redemptive nature to it. So I like that.
Although for me, reading it, his mom seemed a lot cooler than her parents. Was that like, did you mean it to be like this?
Yes, well, yes, I did. I think that, you know, Alicia's parents, they're quite academic, and clearly they are disappointed in her, but they won't show it, so they direct it towards him.
Yeah, but that's very funny. That's no problem. You're, at least in the German critics, you're described as the author who writes about guys who don't want to become men. It's a bit like, because reading your books, I found it to be very different. I mean, there are books like this, but there's also a long way down and How to Be Good, which draw a much bigger picture of how to live your life and how to be happy.
Well, I think that, you know, journalists are never happier than when they have one line to say about you. And I think those first couple of books, they had this in them. But, you know, About a Boy came out in 1998. It's 10 years ago. And, yeah, I've written 3 books since that I don't think are like that, but it sticks with you. You know, I'm still a football writer as well, because I wrote 1 book.
Yeah, that's true. You seem to be. But is there like a bigger question you're after in your books, or is it just a change from book to book?
It feels to me like writing music. I mean, it's an emotional effect that I want. It's not that I want to examine this social problem and that social problem. I'm looking for material which can take the reader on some kind of emotional journey. That's it.
And is there like a message from this book that's like only for slam? Since you were a teacher, you want to give to the teenage parents?
No. I think it's a disastrous thing to do, to start out with a message. I mean, if kids read this book and decided that having a baby when you're 16 isn't the best idea in the world, then I wouldn't mind, of course. But that wasn't the point of writing it.